Hey, Karen Rands. Thanks for joining me for the Compassionate Capitalist Coffee Break. I'm going to take a moment to talk about startup salaries today. So here's the thing. A lot of times entrepreneurs, particularly if they're leaving a corporate job, they have an expectation that whatever they've done to get to that point in their career and that salary they have, that when they're in a startup, that they should be able to assume the same amount of money. And that's really not what an investor wants. And as an investor, I like to see when a company is going to share the risk or deploy new people into the team when as they need them. So if, for example, say there's 5 co-founders, if they all require 180 grand in salary, that's over a third of the amount of money that they have to raise, that doesn't even include the development team. And so what ends up happening there, a lot of times those are people that if they were all hands on deck for salaries, for sales, then that would be one thing. But when they're like COO and they're this title and that title, and they're just, they should keep their day job if that's the money that they're making until the company gets to a point that they're generating revenue enough to sustain them. Or here's the other thing, when sometimes entrepreneurs will bring on some big wig person that's from some corporate world that has an expectation, and they'll say to me, oh, well, he's making that kind of money there, he's not going to come work for me without that kind of money. And I'd say, well, have him bring an investor that's going to pay him that. If he's that valuable to a company, then somebody else needs to think that they're that valuable. That's not a stranger. When you go into business angels that are looking at, how are you going to use their money, and they see you making large salaries that are beyond what a startup should be having, then they have heartburn over that. And investors, you need to understand there needs to be something that's commensurate with the local economy and what is the cost to live in that area. But that's one of the reasons why you have companies relocate and live in areas that don't cost as much and make the sacrifices in order to get the company through. You can set it up so that you make a reasonable salary, say $100,000. And then when you get to certain milestones of revenues, you can give yourself a bonus of $50,000. And then once you're in revenue and in profit, give yourself a salary of $150,000. And so, really understand the sensitivity to what your capital needs are based on a top-heavy salary structure. So that's my tip. Have a great day.